Okay, the Aetherbound system is coming along well. The Monday session is going well. I've had a consistent party for quite a few weeks. The Saturday session, I have 2 consistent players, more or less, but I need to get more so we can have a full party for the Mythic campaign so I can do more play testing in that. But I'll just use the extra time to work on the system and mechanics. Some might think it's easy to convert Pathfinder 2nd Edition into a new system, to use it as a foundation. But I found that the most time consuming part of it is that it's not just a simple copy and paste. You can't just simply copy and paste a new system. I've made some significant changes, at least in my view. So when I'm looking at something to convert and bring over to Aetherbound, I have to look at it. I have to see, okay, based on the changes that I made in Aetherbound, 4 action point system, taking proficiency from level, I think those are the main things. Oh, and the perks. The perks, like tough, grants more hit points, and I have figured out that they are important because one of my characters, or one of my players, is playing a level 3 druid that has 50 hit points, which is very, very interesting. But it's okay. It's okay. Because the enemies in Pathfinder 2nd Edition do more damage than at least 2014 5th edition. I haven't checked out the monsters for the 2024 monster manual. I do plan on getting that in the future so I can look at some ideas. Hopefully they made some meaningful changes and then I can make new monsters for Aetherbound. I think, or well, I know, in the future, soon I will be able to showcase new monsters I created for Monday game. The main enemies are daemons, especially to where they are now. Oh, well, they're in a labyrinth, so there are different creatures, but the big bad enemies are daemons. So I've created quite a few daemons, and I created new ones. I converted all the other ones, so all of the ones in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, all of them have been converted to Aetherbound versions. But I created new ones, and I will go over them. I'll do unique episodes, and hopefully the community can let me know what they think about my creations, and we'll go from there. One of them I was able to playtest. I call it the Thorough Daemon, creature level 4. The party was level 3, and there was 4, and then another player came in. He came in late, so it was 5, and it was 5v1 against the 4. They used up a lot of resources, but I have to think because my current players don't play optimally in the sense of strategic thinking, stuff like that, optimal moves and stuff like that. But we'll find out in the future if they learn. For example, the Thorough Daemon has high AC. The weak points are the saves. And I pointed out, or I think as a player, at least for me, when the GM says, oh, he failed like the saves, versus me trying to hit the AC and missing, I would target saves more. But they didn't do that for some reason, even though the party was pretty much all spellcasters, which is very interesting. I have to do more playtesting for that. So there's that part of Aetherbound, getting the rules. I talked to the potential developer, and we should be starting sometime second half of February. And from what he told me, it will take about a month or so to get a minimal viable product, in the sense of, okay, it's a platform, we can play Aetherbound on there here, instead of having to use Foundry and kind of play with some systems, because I have to use the Pathfinder 2nd Edition version of Foundry instead of something uniquely created for Aetherbound. So I'm excited about that. I have more news and updates when the process is started, and we can go from there. But that's all for the updates, the high level overview of the updates. I'll get more nitty gritty updates, more when it comes to creatures I created, items created, something unique later on after I get all of the core rules for item creation, NPC creation, and stuff like that. Right now, I'm going through this little game mastery guide, Anyway, I'm not going through all the rules before it because they updated pretty much all the rules with the GM Core remastered. The only thing I need to look at, because I think they have the rules for building hazards and all of it. Oh, yeah, I definitely remember going through this for the GM Core. I'm looking at the NPC gallery, and I've already scanned through it, and I do like, since they have come across the pirate group, instead of me going through each of them because they're kind of on the weaker side, and I don't think they're going to be like key NPCs in the sense of that. So my plan is to go through these Seafarers, look at their stats, and then during combat, I can throw in the thematic stuff, get an idea for damage and stuff like that, make it up on the fly, use the ship captain stats. Because I did make the ship captain for the pirate group that they're a part of. He does have lightning and thunder abilities. So I can throw that in there. So I can use pirate stats, navigator stats. I don't know what a bosun is, boatswain or bosun, but I can use those stats. We'll see how those go. Smith, we do have a Smith. This should be interesting. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, thanks for watching.